So I just want to quickly show the actual adapter that I made. And here's the cut that I got making it. But now this you can see kind of where it might be hard to see on the camera, but it's little bits of plastic that I had to trim off because it actually wouldn't plug in due to just physical obstruction. So I just cut that off because this is actually the piece from a battery that happened to have the connectors that I needed. So I just borrowed that. I soldered it together with the adapter that plugs in. It's an adapter that I bought on Amazon that plugs into the G4's, well, the ATX power supply. So then here's the two heat shrinks, and yeah, just that's what plugs in. I cut that up, but yeah, so that's the design, and you'll see it in action. Okay, so I'm going to be plugging in this fan adapter, and yeah, you can see it was just this little plastic bit, those two little plastic things on the adapter were catching on, so just going to plug it in like this. And I've actually never tried it, so it doesn't go all the way in, but we're just going to let it marinate because I think it'll work. Really, it's just plastic obstruction that stops it. Like, if I really need to, I can just cut away at it, but I don't think that'll be necessary. And yeah, I'm sorry if my arm gets into the camera. Yeah, just plug it in like this and hope it doesn't explode. Now, if I've done this right, that fan, which I'm going to have to clean after because it's quite dusty, should power on with the computer. It worked! You see that? Oh my god, call me a genius. I literally made a a functioning PowerMac G4 fan adapter with an Amazon ATX power supply adapter and literal scrap from a dead battery. So call me Iron Man. I might be a genius of some kind. I can finally stop using, let me zoom out and show you, this air conditioning unit here to cool my G4. And yeah, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's actually spinning. Which means we can close this up for the first time in months. Dear God, if I could just unplug this. I must say, it spins pretty fast. I don't remember if it always spun that fast, but let's not ruin my moment, and let's also not ruin my camera. So, yeah, sorry about that. Zoom out. But yeah, just tuck that in. And the G4 is closed again. God, that feels good. Can now move this back here. And yeah, you guys just see a really close PowerMac logo. But here is my G4, and it runs Doom. I've been playing a lot of Doom 2 on it lately. And just gonna move this PS2 case. The thing, yeah. This PS2 is the next project I have. But yeah, so I've got Wolfenstein on here. Let me fix the sensitivity. And I'm sorry for the camera work. I'm just really excited. I'm honestly surprised that this worked, but there we go. So yeah, there's my desktop. I can just show you a screenshot. But yeah, you can see right there is the Windows XP menu. Yeah, there's Doom 2. Call of Duty I haven't gone to work yet. But the reason why we got Windows XP on this was actually to configure intercoms. But also, we got Star Wars Jedi Jedi Outcast. And while I have other games that are compatible with XP, this is the only one whose RAM isn't so high that it won't even work on the base G4. Well, actually, Republic Commando counts too, but it would not work very well because it doesn't even work very well on actual Windows 11 sometimes. So we're going to install this, and I'll show you the result. Okay, so I've got this set up. I'll just kind of show you the process of the installation as best as I can. So let's open the disk drive. And thanks to ours Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, which is very scratched up. So let's just put the disc in and let it sort itself out. It is really annoying to try to press that disc button. If there's another way to close the tray, please let me know. But yeah, so yeah, you can hear that disk drive working hard. That might be a bad sign, but that was just me moving some piece of soldering equipment. So, well, it read the disk first try, so that's a good sign. So, what we're going to do is open up Connectix Virtual PC, and I'll probably put some screenshots along the way, just so you guys can actually know what you're seeing. But at the risk of ruining this angle, I'll just show you kind of what's going on screen right now. You see, that's what I'm running. Yeah, that's Connectix Virtual PC. So let's angle that back up. And yeah, I think that's the one that we use. I really don't know. I had like 2 of them and one of them crashed. Okay, so that's not the one we use. Okay, so let's go PC, shut down, just turn off PC there. So okay, so it'll be this one that we start. So just for a better look, I'll show you with my phone, but yeah, here's Windows XP starting up on the G4. And we'll just do the installation. Yeah, so it wants me to activate Windows and stuff, so it might be a while. Could have sworn I've done this before, but I guess this, yeah. And it's kind of slow to load. But we'll get there. I'm gonna have dinner first. Okay, so I finally got Windows XP started, and I'm sorry you guys didn't get to hear the G4 making the XP sound. It just took so long to start it. I ended up having to start it through that menu, the start menu that I showed you guys down there, so I'm just gonna do it this way. And yeah, I know I'm filming it shakily on my phone, but it's hard to get a good angle with the camera, so just settle. Now, I think if I go documents, I don't know, I haven't really done a ton of Windows XP. I'm gonna go just documents. Actually, my computer probably would have been better, but we'll just locate the disk. Actually, no, I gotta go into, press here, go into the Connectix menu, and share the disk with Windows XP. So yeah, that needs 2 hands to do, but I believe that I can just stand my phone here, just flip it upside down like that, and there you go. Now you guys should get a better view of it. Hopefully, yeah, there should fix the coloring, and yeah, so I'll go shared documents. That's what I share with Windows XP and the Mac. But there's not a ton there, so oh wait, no, that's not the right folder. Okay. Yeah, so eject CPU image drives capture disk, which should eventually boot up. Yeah, and you can hear the disk drive fighting for its life. That's what it's like starting a PlayStation 4, by the way. And well, there you go. So now let's go install. Oh, I should not have done that. I should not have triple clicked. We will be here for literal ages now. Because yeah, Windows XP on the G4, it doesn't run the greatest. Because I got like what, 256 megabytes RAM in here or something. So it's, but yeah, you know what? We're getting the installation done. It'd be pretty funny to get this to work. Because this requires 64 megabytes of RAM or something like that. Oh yeah, well I found the case and I'm just going to let you know now. Yes, so it is on Windows 95, 64 megabytes required. But for Windows XP it's 128 megabytes. So you know what, if this doesn't run well, I will just get Windows 95 off the internet, completely legally of course. And I will just run it on there because it should run a lot better. So it'll only be 64 megabytes of RAM, which will be so much better than trying to run XP, I think. But it's worth a shot. So let's say next. Now, I've never actually installed one of these games on XP. I've only ever installed it on Windows 10. All right, so yeah, I'm filming with left hand only. Sorry for the shape, but we have got it working. So you'll get probably properly good camera angle. Oh. All right, well, there's a little bit more setup, but yeah. Now I'm setting up Windows 98, and yeah, I'll show you the game running once I get that installed. And now we've got the setup working. Yeah, I know the screen's mostly black. I don't understand why, but let's begin the installation. Yeah, that sounds like a Dremel. But it's just the disk spinning. Let me try to get a better view on that. There you go. Yeah, sorry for the shaky work. It's a loading bar, not a text spot. I'm viewing it through the camera, so that's why it's weird to me. And yeah, no, there is no dentist in here. That's just the disk drive. But yeah, so I'll show you the end result. Well, we're about it's been several hours into this installation, and now we're at 95%. It's the curse of Windows 98, I guess. But yeah, I mean, Windows 98 itself only took like maybe an hour. Yeah, it took about an hour, which was exactly the time it said. So that was smooth, but this has been a little bit troublesome. I've had it take like 2 hours, 1 hour to go up 4%. And yeah, I last checked in on this, sorry, 2 hours ago. It was at 65%, and now it's at 95. So yeah. Okay, so I was trying to record this on my phone. I kept running out of storage. I only have 20 seconds to say this all. But yeah, so this is going to be another video. The install took a lot longer than I expected it to, and I'm sorry for the camera work in the end, but yeah, you'll see this in another video along with Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops missions, a guide for those. So see ya. I got 5 seconds left.